Well, hello, Cancer, and welcome to Mystic Door Tarot. This is Barb with your weekly tarot reading for December 1st through the 7th, 2025. Now, this week we have a full moon in Gemini happening on the 4th, and we are out of Mercury retrograde. So let's take a look and see what the cards are indicating for you for this first week in December. All right. Let's see what crystal is being suggested for you. And wow, it just flew out. And we have emerald. Beautiful. Ceremonies and celebrations. It's a time of important life passages such as weddings, birthdays, graduations, or anniversaries. So that could be happening in, this week, this month. There could be a birthday. Sagittarian or Capricorn. But for this week, it would be a Sagittarian having a birthday. So you might be attending such an event. All right. So I have the emerald crystal with you. And let's check out your oracle message here. What's coming through for Cancer. Message for Cancer, please. We have radiating love. Just look at the aura around her. A healed heart radiates love effortlessly. As you nurture forgiveness and compassion within yourself, your energy expands and creates a ripple effect. Understand that your journey of self-healing will bring healing to others as well. So it could be Cancer, sharing your experience with others, that'll help others, knowing that they didn't have that they have something in common and that they're not the only ones that had to maybe go through that kind of experience. So you could be doing something where you're sharing your experience. It could be online, on some kind of platform, social media. So let's see what's coming through with the tarot. Messages and guidance for Cancer, please. What's coming through? What does Cancer need to hear, be aware of for the week ahead? Messages for Cancer, please. And we have our first message. We have the Eight of Cups. An indication that you are moving on from something or someone. It's a voluntary choice. It's not something... It's not something that came up very, like suddenly. It's like, I'm getting the word finally. You're finally deciding to move on. It's usually a disappointment or moving away from like a volatile situation. It's just really recognizing how you feel about this person or this situation, whatever the case may be for you. And you're now leaving that behind and moving in a new direction. So I love that, Cancer. Oh, and here's the Six of Swords, another indication. This is what you're feeling in your heart, and this is what your mind, you've made up your mind, you're moving on. This is moving to the other side of the river here. Again, leaving behind something that was no longer working for you. Maybe not supporting you. This could be a job or relationship where you possibly were living. But wow, Cancer. Now, it could be that some of you already went through this energy, but you're thinking about it again. Almost wondering, either being thankful that you've reached the other side, or you're wondering if you made the right decision. And I do believe you have. This is in regards to a relationship here, Cancer. This could be choices and decisions that you're making at this time or recently made that's going to affect others around you. And that could be in the workplace. That could be, a partner relationship. And we also have the Eight of Pentacles. Now, for some of you, this is then indicating that you're leaving a company that you might have been at for quite some time. There's nowhere for you to go. There's nowhere for you to expand, go to a higher position, make more money. So there is you're leaving that behind. So the major arcana card here, the Lovers, that's the change. You're making a decision this week. Or I keep getting that you're reviewing a situation that you went through where you had to make a decision and move on from a person, place, or thing. But voluntary choice, and you just wanted to get out. This is with your heart. This is with your mind, making up your mind, making this decision that's going to affect others around you. Certainly can be the work that you do. The Eight of Pentacles is what you're focused on at this time. It could be a project. It could be the work that you do for a company. Let's clarify before we pull some more cards. So we have the Eight of Cups, the voluntary choice to go off in a new direction, and you will be successful. Six of Wands, very successful. As a matter of fact, you're going to inspire others to do the same. And I do feel it kind of ties into, if this is in regards to a relationship or what you went through and how you got out and how you healed. This is about sharing that experience with others. And I keep picking up, on a platform, a podcast, something of that nature. This is how you're feeling. You're going to be successful. You're going to feel it was the right move. And the Six of Swords. Yeah, this can be in regards to your job. You need to get out of a volatile work environment. The King of Pentacles is Taurus's card in energy. It's about, creating wealth for yourself. So since we have the Eight of Pentacles here, you could certainly be moving on from a certain job, a position, a group, a focus, whatever the case may be. Because again, Eight of Pentacles is what your expertise are and what you're really focused on at this time. So let's see with the Lovers, because that's the change that's coming in. You're going to be, this is an opportunity for you to have happiness. Absolutely. To move on, move away from what no longer works for you, Cancer. And the Eight of Pentacles here, we have the King of Cups. And this king, we see the fish jumping out of the water. This can be quite unexpected that you make this move. Maybe leaving your workplace. It's very surprising to people. So, because you kept things to yourself. The King of Cups is in a leadership position. And even though it's the Cups energy, doesn't have the luxury of letting his emotions and how he feels about who he leads and oversees. He keeps his feelings to himself. And I feel that you might have done that as well, Cancer, but now you're moving on. Let's see what else is coming through. What else for Cancer for this first week in December? Oh, we have the Star coming out. That's beautiful. This is renewal, hope, rebirth. You're kind of like caught between, we see here that this individual's got one foot in the water, one foot, kind of juggling. You might be right in between this kind of scenario, Cancer, this week. It might not complete this week. I feel that some of you have been thinking about this for some time, even though there's kind of a feeling of spontaneity, like when you finally lean into that energy. And we have the Wheel of Fortune. So doing this, the wheel is going to be turning in your favor. Things are all going up for you, going forward, going more smoothly. You're leaving disappointment and heartache behind. Yeah. And now we've got more major arcana cards. So a definite change that's beginning this week. Moving on from something that's no longer serving you. And look at that. We had the Ace of Swords. There's opportunities for success, for triumph, and that is clarifying the Star. So I feel like it was a long time coming. You've been thinking about it, and that came out of my mouth just as the Ace of Swords flipped over. It's something that's a long time coming. You hung in there. You stuck it out. And the Wheel of Fortune. Oh, look at this. A new opportunity. Look at the aces showing up. You know, wheel turning in your favor. Being able to have choice. That is going to affect others around you. But you're the one that you do you. You have to worry about you. Self-care for you, Cancer. So a couple of opportunities. A couple of, different ways that you could go or options. And this Three of Swords, this is leaving disappointment behind. Yeah. Knight of Pentacles is planting the seeds for your future, new beginnings. It's going to be, with this particular Knight of Pentacles, he brings in the energy of something that is extremely long-lasting. So for some of you, it's certainly going to be a new job, a better company, more money coming in. Because remember, we did have the King of Pentacles here. That's what you're moving towards. And with the wheel turning in your favor, hope and renewal here. Yes. Let's see, what else do we have for Cancer? Now, the ceremonies and celebrations can certainly, it doesn't have to be limited to weddings and birthdays and graduations and anniversaries. It certainly could be you getting out of maybe a relationship or a job, just celebrating that you're moving on. And I don't think you're waiting till 2026. This is happening now. We have Judgment, out with the old, in with the new. Absolutely. Almost like shedding your skin here, Cancer. You're letting go of the old you and you're embracing, hearing the call. This is the time. This is the right moment. There's a couple of opportunities available for you to bring to fruition. And there's the Ace of Wands coming out yet again. We have it right here, clarifying the Wheel of Fortune. So yeah, it's right in front of you. Wow. So what starts out with the Eight of Cups, making that maybe a sacrifice. It's a voluntary choice to go off in a new direction, even though you don't know how it's going to go. You're already seeing the cards are indicating you're going to be absolutely fine. Everything's going to work out in your favor. You're leaving behind what no longer serves you and moving on from that. So we have Judgment. Look at this. Now, we have this Knight of Pentacles, which is planting the seeds for your future. The Ten of Pentacles is security. It can be money for retirement. It can be in regards to, securing, being financially secure, where you can have, this is like multi-generational picture here with the different generations, where it can represent family for you. It is definitely financial security. And you're letting go of the old you and stepping into this new beginnings in which you're really going to flourish. Now we got the Ace of Wands here. Look at that. We have the Empress coming in. I'm getting the phrase being in the right place at the right time with the right people. So it definitely can be, I'm picking up for some of you, you're meeting someone new at a celebration. Possibly this week, it could already be kicking off some Christmas parties that are going on, with friends. I'm picking up, or work associates. You might be meeting someone new. Again, this is being in the right time at the right place with the right people. So there's opportunity coming in. Beautiful, Cancer. This is a beautiful way to kick off the month of December and going into the holiday season. It's the last message here, and then we'll finish up with messages from the universe. Last message here for Cancer. And we have the King of Cups showing again. I feel like you're not telling anyone. This is about keeping your game plan and what you're going to be doing. You're kind of keeping it to yourself. You're just moving forward with how you feel, which is absolutely okay, Cancer. Wonderful. I think it's going to surprise a lot of people. But it's going to be the best thing for you. The cards are indicating you are going to prosper. You're entering into something that's long lasting, whether it's a new relationship, new work that you do, a new group you belong with, new friendships, relationships, whatever the case may be. You know, what message from the universe do we have for Cancer to wrap up this reading? You're going to be celebrating something very special soon. You'll be so full of joy and happiness. It will almost seem out of this world how suddenly it all happens for you. Be ready for it. Expect it. It's happening. Well, that's kind of in conjunction with what the cards are showing you for this first week in December. So, Cancer, that's the messages for the week. Thank you so much for joining me and sending you love and abundance. Make it a great week.